Alright guys, over there, welcome back again to Code Archive, and this is lesson 16 of the Java Fundamentals playlist. And in the previous lessons we have looked at several Java topics, and we had looked at how to initialize and set up the environment, and also we looked at the variables in Java programming language. We had also looked at the data types and the different types of data that can be stored in Java. And in this particular video, I want us to look at the types of operators that we have, and in particular, I want us to look at the operations which are called the comparison operators. So in the previous lessons, if you have not looked at those lessons, you can go back and look at arithmetic operators, and also you can look at assignment operators. We have a video on the two of them. Today let us look at comparison operators, and then in the next lesson we look at logical operators in Java. Alright, without wasting time, before going to our IDE, we said comparison operators are those operators which are used to compare the equality of the values or the equality of objects. Alright, for example, you have two numbers and you want to compare which number is bigger than the number, or whether they are equal, or whether which one is less than the other. Or you have two objects in Java and you want to compare, are these two objects equal, or which one is less than the other, or which one is not equal to which one. So all these kind of operation which we do by comparing objects or values is called comparisons, and the operators which help us to perform that are called the comparison operators. In Java programming language, we have around 5 comparison operators. We have the equal operator, which is used to compare whether the values are equal. We have the not equal, we have the greater than, we have the less than operator, then we have the greater than or equal to, and then we have less than or equal to. So these are the types of comparison operators we have in Java. So without wasting time, let us turn to our IDE and follow along on how to demonstrate these kind of operators. I believe we are on the same page. If you have any question, you can type it in form of a comment, and then or in form of a chat, and I will see, and then I will pick it up and answer. Also, after this video, we will create a Zoom in order to clarify the questions. Alright. So I believe you can see my screen here, and this is my IDE. This is the previous code that we had written, and in this code you can see it is about the assignment operators and also the arithmetic operators. I want us to highlight this code and then write a new fresh code to demonstrate the concept of these comparison operators. So here we will write a comment and say that this is a demonstration of comparison operators. So we said we have 4 or 5 types of comparison operators. One is the double equal sign, which is used to show whether values are equal, and then we have this other sign, not, which is used to demonstrate that the first value is not equal to the second value, and then we have this sign which is demonstrating greater than, and then we have this sign which is used to demonstrate less than, and then we have this sign also which is used to demonstrate greater than or equal to, and then we have this other sign which is used to demonstrate less than or equal to. So we will be looking at all of them. So to demonstrate each one of them, let us clear 2 variables to hold 2 numbers, and then we are going to determine whether these 2 numbers are equal or not. So we are going to have the first variable called first number, and then here we are going to store the value 10, for example. And then we are also going to declare a second variable called second number, and we are going to store the value 15. inside it. And then we are going to declare a second variable and say maybe int result, and this one we are going to initialize the value 0. So let us start with demonstrating the first one, whether this first number is equal to the second number. And if it is equal, then we are going to print the line and say first number is equal to second number. So we are going to have this and say that we are going to write if statement. I know we have not done if statement, but here I'm going to demonstrate to use it, and then in the future lesson we will have a look at it in more detail. So here I'm going to write a condition and say if for example first number is equal to second number, and then here print system dot out dot print line the first number is equal to second number here. And else if it is not equal, then we are going to print and say that else print system dot out dot print the first number is not equal to second number. So guys, you can see that here we have declared two values. We have the first number holding the value 10, the second number holding the value 15, and here we are using this operator to determine whether these two numbers are equal or not. From our logic, we know that 10 is not equal to 15, and therefore when this code runs, we expect that the IDE will print this, because first here we are using if statement. If the first number is equal to this, then do this, or else do this. So let us start our code and see how it compiles. Give it a minute and then it will compile, and we will have a result in the output. So you can see that here in the output we have our result, which is able to say that the second number is not equal to the first number. So about the spelling here, so it's supposed to be not. So here it means that this computer is able to pick up this and use this sign, and when you find this sign, it shows that we are comparing the equality of the two values, and here you can see. So after that, let us look at the next operator, which is not. This sign here is used to demonstrate that the first value is not equal to the second value. So if instead of equal sign here, we put a not sign here, then what are we going to expect? We know that first number 10 is not equal to second number. So this the program will come and evaluate this line, and then it will find that this number is not, and then it will print out this same statement. So it will say first number is the first number equal to the second number. If yes, and then it is going to print out this. So let us think this one and say the first number is not equal. Is not equal to the second number. So when you compile this, it is going to print the first statement, because this number 10 is not equal to the number 15. So you can see the first number is not equal to the second number. Let us change this statement to see the difference and say here equals, and when you run, it is still the same first line, which is going to be output. So this sign is used to demonstrate that the values are not equal. The values are not equal. And then we have the next sign here, which is used to demonstrate the greater than sign. So here we have first number 10 and then second number 15. We want to determine which number is bigger than the other. What can we use here? We use the greater than sign. So here we come and use a greater than sign. And here we are saying that if first number 10 is greater than second number, then print the system that and tell us that the first number is greater. So let us, instead of equal, let us say is greater than the second number. Or else you print that this one is, you say that the first number is less than the second number. Alright. So here, because we know that 10 is less than second number, then if it evaluates this condition, it will find that the number is less, and then it will come to the second statement. So when you compile this, you will see that a new output will be generated. Yep, here you see that we have the first number is less than the second number. So it is printing out the second statement here, because it has used this comparison operator, which is used to show or to demonstrate greater than symbol. 10 is not greater than 15. Alright. And then let us use this next operator, which is used to demonstrate less than symbol. So we have this one, when we use this instead of less than, and then we are going to get a different output. So here we are saying that the first number is less than. Whenever we use this symbol, then it is used to show a less than comparison. The first number is less than second number, and then print and tell us this number is less than the second number, or else print and tell us no, it is greater than the second number. So when you compile this, then you expect this output to come out, because 10 is less than 15. The first number 10 is less than the second number 15, and there you can see the result here on the screen is that the first number is less than the second number. So guys, this is the sign which is used to demonstrate a less than operation. And then we have this other sign which is used to demonstrate greater than or equal to. So here, instead of putting the less than sign, let us put the greater than or equals to sign. So here we are comparing if 10 is greater than or equal to second number, then print out and say that 10, the first number, is greater or equal to the second number. Alright? Or else print and say the first number is less than the second number. So we know that very well 10 is less than 15, and therefore when you compile this program, it is going to evaluate this sign, and then it will find that this will be false, and then it will jump to this other line here. So when you compile and run it again, we see the different output. So here it will give you that the first number is less than the second number. Let us put the word number here. So we have the first number is less than the second number, because 10 is less than 15. But because we are using this greater than or equal to sign, let us give a different value here and say maybe first number is also 15, or maybe 16 first. So we know 16 is greater than 15. Alright. So when we run this program, then it is going to print the first statement, because 16 is greater than 15, and If it evaluates this sign, then it will tell you that the first number is greater than or equal to as the second number. If we put 15 in both variables, we store a number 15, still it is going to print the first statement because 15 is equal to 15. So this sign will evaluate two values, either the number is greater or the number is equal to the second variable. So if we rerun again, it is still going to give us the same output. Yes, so you can see here it gives us the same output because 15 is equal to 15. So here we are testing for the two conditions, either greater than or equal to. And then we have this other sign which is used to test the less than or equal to sign. So here we are saying that if first number is less than or equal to the second number, then print and say that the first number is less than or equal to the second number, or else print that this number is greater than the second number. Alright, so when you rerun this code, then it is going to let us put any number which is less than 15 here, maybe 14, and see what it will print. Or you can see here on the screen, the program is able to print and say that the first number is less than or equal to the second number. Why? Because 14 is less than the second number. Alright, if we put both values equal, 15, and then it is going to print the first statement because 15 is also equal to the second number, which is 15. And here, because we are testing for two conditions, either the number is less or the number is equal. So it will print that the first statement here, which you can see it here. It is the first number is less than or equal to the second number. So that's all about the comparison operators. We normally use them to compare two values or comparing two objects. Comparing two strings or anything that you want to compare in your program. Let us say, for example, you are writing a program to maybe transfer the money. You want to transfer your money from your account to someone's account. So first of all, when you enter the value, I want to transfer 1,000, your program should first check and compare the value of the balance in your account and the value that you want to send. So that if the value you want to send is greater than your balance, then the system will tell you you don't have enough balance. Or if it is less, then the system will go ahead and do the transaction. Alright, so this is a simple use case where you can use such kind of comparison operators. Alright, so when we continue ahead with the more deeper concept, we will get to see the real applications of these comparison operators. So that's all about the comparison operators, or the 5 types of comparison operators. And I want us to stop here, and then in the next video we will look at the next type of operators in Java, which is called the logical operators. So in the lesson 16 of this video, we will take a look at the logical operators, and otherwise I want to thank you for joining and watching the content. Please, if you find the content useful, consider sharing and also subscribing, and also giving us support in any way you can. We will appreciate. Otherwise, let us end the session here, and then see you in the next video.